I'm making a change today. The liquor been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's kind of like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? I sit in a box with our own.
Yo, broskiis, what is up? Keanu here on a deck profile that's been highly anticipated by me, but I know like a few of you have obviously, voted on it, commented for it. So here it is. This is my branded Chimera list. If you'd like to see any other variations of this deck, there's plenty out there. I'll drop them eventually. Just comment down below for them. But this is a branded Chimera, an incredible build. And with future support, I don't know if y'all have seen the new ones. I might throw them up on the screen. We're just gonna have even more powerful and cut like more and more of like the supplementary engines away, and can play this in like a super pure form, I think. But the monster lineup, 3 Gazelle, 2 Big Wing Baphomet, 3 Mirror Sword Knight, 3 Cornfield, and 1 Nightmare Magician. Nightmare Magician gets like super spicy because he is he's a snatch steal and he's a pop. It's a pop, just a pop. It says that if this card battles, neither can be destroyed by battle. Be destroyed by that battle. That's the effect of all illusion cards. Of course, a lot of you know that by now. But at the end of the damage step, this card battled an opponent's monster. You can take control of that opponent's monster. And then once per turn, at the start of the damage step, if another monster attacks, you can destroy 1 card on the field. So that effect is actually pretty crazy because it's even when their cards like attack too. So keep that in mind. And then Cornfield searches. You can pitch it, search your Mirrored Sword Knight. That's usually the combo starter. And then also you can banish it from the graveyard or the field, I believe, and he negates the effect that targets a card. So pretty nice card, but you have to have the Chimera or whatever. Mirror Sword Knight is another monster effect negate. You can banish it for your graveyard, whatever, but he is by far the superior normal summon of the deck. I've watched a few replays of different guys leading with the Gazelle, and that just does not make that much sense to me. Mirror Swords Knight, you just tag him out, go get Big Wing Baphomet, and then add Gazelle and Chimera Fusion. Just gets you straight into your engine. This card's just gas. It's like over and over like value. Big Wing Baphomet, when he's special summoned, normal special, you add a Gazelle and or a Chimera Fusion. And then when he's used as fusion material, he can special summon 1 back. You can target 1 illusion monster in your graveyard, special summon it. And then Gazelle is the 2nd best normal summon in the deck. I don't run any Elubers or anything like that, but Gazelle is the 2nd best normal summon because he can straight add you either Big Wing or Chimera. You're probably only missing like 1 of the other engine pieces, so he can go fetch that out. And then when he's used, you can add 1 illusion monster from your deck to your hand when he's used as fusion material. So that's it for the illusion package. Nice and tight. I love Nightmare Magician. I was not playing him in the last tournament I played in. Even though I finished like X1, I feel like that card could have really set me over the top in a couple of matchups. But Nightmare Magician is definitely an inclusion. Like, put him in. And I forgot Chimera Fusion for the illusion package. So this card's obviously crazy. It's not a once per turn fusion summon, so you can go Chimera Fusion, fuse into your the Chimera, the King of Phantom Beast, and you can add it back to your hand since you have Chimera on the field. And the second effect is banish this card if you do special summon 1 Gazelle, the King of Mythical Beasts, and 1 Baphomet from your deck and or graveyard. That effect never comes up because I don't run those in this build, but it could, like if you choose to do that. But Chimera Fusion, I love the design. Like, it's a busted fusion spell card, but it doesn't just feel like absurdly like nasty. Like when we first got like Shaddoll Fusion, or when we got like Branded Fusion, like those cards just feel insane. But Chimera Fusion, I feel like it's pretty nice card. Next for the Branded engine, I keep it super tight. It's cut down a lot compared to a lot of lists you'll see floating around out there. So 2 Fallen Valbaz, 1 Kit because it's easy to search and it gets you to your Branded Fusion, and then 1 Tri-Brigade Mercurier for another monster negate, easily searchable. And then of course, to round out the branded package, you gotta have the 3 branded fusion. I've never cared if this card resolves. I never will. If I have this in Mirror Swords Knight, I'd rather them that use the Ash on the Mirror Swords Knight, because to me, that's like, I just rip 2 cards out of your hand and I can always go find kit to get back, to get a branded fusion. So I don't really mind if this goes off. I just want my Mirror Sword Knight to go through. Next up, we got double edge amp chain, double fright furt patchwork, and double poly. I was running 3, 2, and 2. I like 2s of each, because I don't know, maybe it's just me, but like 2s, I'll see them when I need them. That's just me. I'm just really superstitious about 2s. That runs up that package. Next up, hand traps. Double Bestial Magma, 1 Druis Worm. The Bestial will obviously search this one, and Druis Worm outs a lot of problems. They're also dark, so it kind of comes up a lot, and I think they're super impactful. If your deck can play them, you probably can play them, and they're easy side out cards, easy decisions for me going in game 2 and 3. Then I have Triple Ash Blossom. It's just good catch-all. Imperm's kind of nuts. Imperm's pretty nasty, because I don't even have to use it on their turn. I can just wait for my turn, Imperm their like idiot, and then I can just go off. So that's it for the hand trap lineup. And of course, like, you can use Droll, because I know Droll's like a crazy impactful card. And online, I was using Droll a lot, but just from my local scenes, like, it's not as impactful as you would think. Then to round out this is like my going second cards. 2 Super Polys, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster. So I guess between like the 9 hand traps and these, it's like 12 going second cards. You could also kind of count Fawn of Abaz a little bit, I guess. I don't know. But like 12 going second cards. I think it's more than enough, because you'll probably at least see 1 in your opening grip. So it's like super good. I'm just shuffling these back to the top. So that's it for the main deck. Now I'm gonna get to the extra deck. As you know, I've been waiting for these cards to arrive for quite some time. One reason why the profile didn't drop as early as I wanted to is because I was like max rarity, getting the cards rarity to the max. So starting out with 2 Chimera, the King of Phantom Beasts. This card rips a card out of your hand. On your opponent's turn, you banish it, special summon 1 of your, well, you can target 1 Beast Fiend or Illusion monster, special summon it. So you can even, like, you can get pretty crazy. You could banish this, bring back your Baphomet, like, at the end of their turn, and then add 2 at the end of their turn. It's just crazy. Or if you know you got a game on the follow, like on the crackback, banish it. You can bring back your Nightmare Magician. You know, pretty good, like, going for gameplays, I guess. 1 Chimera, the Illusion Beast. I wish he came in like QC. A lot of people probably have been mad at it. I'll probably never cut him. Just like the more support we get, like the more I'll cut the other cards. But I'm not gonna cut him, because when I think an upload, if not, I'll put in the description, but I think I have a mirror match, pseudo mirror match. It was me versus like Branded, and so he had his Mirror Jade out, and I attacked, effect, negated it, attacked, and that was game, because it was like, well, I had an Albion too, so it was like well over lethal, because it just zeroes out the attack and negates its effects, and it can't be killed by battle, so you can just keep pop, depending on how many illusion cards you use, or materials you use for this fusion summon. Next up, 2 Guardian Chimera. Pissed me off, because like only 1 of my like collector's rares have come in so far. It's been like 2 weeks, but we can't wait on it. Yeah, so 2 Guardian Chimera, and this bullshit came in with like a little bend in the corner. It kind of pisses me off, but whatever. Guardian Chimera, of course, crazy value, pops, draws, can't be targeted if you have poly. Then we have Magnum, the Reliever. This card's pretty crazy. You can target 1 poly, spell or fusion spell in your graveyard, place that card on the bottom of the deck, then draw one card. When another card or its effect is activated, quick fake and banish one poly. Spell or fusion spell from your graveyard, then target one card on the field, destroy it. You can only use each of the effect once per turn. He's a nice, super nice generic fusion card because he only takes one monster special from the extra deck, one monster in the hand. Other cards like you're more than familiar with by now: Mirror Jade, Lubellion, Rimbrum. Rimbrum is crazy. I guess I didn't know how crazy he was. Basically like an extra egg monster in a gate, and then he can special summon himself back on your opponent's turn, or he can bring back Fall of Albaz, which is a whole disruption in itself. Pretty nutso card. I love this card. One Brigand, the Glory Dragon, a card I've always super liked the artwork, and that it was a beast for some reason. It can't be destroyed by battle. You normally send it off your Albion to go get your Mercurier or Fallen of Albaz, but Albion, OTK machine, of course, and when he's sent to the graveyard, if he's in the graveyard, you can add, your Brand Fusion. That's the only target we run. One Draxtapelia. Because in replays, if you've seen my replays, like I said, I'll leave links in the description. As I've gotten more familiar with the deck, I go into Chimera and then fuse it off, because we don't care if Chimera stays on the board. We just care that we get the effect off, fuse it off to get another disruption like Draxtapelia, or even Magnum the Reliever. It really doesn't matter. One Starving Venom card's always good. Garua, Wings of Resonant Life, and last two probably target Mud Dragon of the Swamp. That's it for the extra deck. I've been testing it quite a bit. I've been playing a little bit around with like Plunders. Plunder, Chimera. I've been playing around with like Plunder, Tri-Brigade. I think a few people have stumbled across that one. So I might put that one out last, just so there's not like a lot of overlap. Might put out that Plunder list, but like the video if you like the video. Comment down below what you would change. Go check out some of the replays and subscribe to the channel because we're really trying to get 1K. And thanks guys, we'll see you next time.